Have you ever wondered how the wealthy protect their money across generations, shielding assets from lawsuits, taxes, and even probate court? Today, we're diving deep into one of the most powerful estate planning tools out there, the irrevocable trust, and how it compares to the more flexible revocable trust. Whether you're building your first estate plan, protecting your real estate portfolio, or creating generational wealth, understanding the difference between these two trusts could save your family millions. And trust me, it's not just for billionaires. Everyday people are using these tools to pass on homes, businesses, and investments without the court ever getting involved. A trust is a legal structure where one party, the trustee, holds and manages assets on behalf of another, the beneficiary. You, as the grantor, create the trust and decide the terms. Think of it like a treasure chest. You lock your valuable assets inside, appoint someone to hold the key, and tell them exactly when and how the treasure should be distributed. There are two main types, revocable and irrevocable. Both allow you to avoid probate and manage asset distribution, but that's where the similarities end. A revocable trust, also called a living trust, gives you full control. You can add or remove assets, change beneficiaries, revoke it entirely. It's flexible, it's user-friendly, and it helps your loved ones avoid probate court when you pass. But there's a catch. Since you maintain control, those assets are still considered part of your taxable estate. And if you're sued or face creditors, those assets aren't fully protected. An irrevocable trust, on the other hand, is set in stone once created. You give up legal ownership of the assets, placing them into the hands of the trustee. Why would anyone do that? Because now those assets are protected from lawsuits and creditors, are removed from your taxable estate, can be used to qualify for Medicaid planning or reduce estate taxes, can grow and be distributed according to your long-term wishes. This is how wealthy families preserve wealth for generations, and why it's central to the Rockefeller method of dynasty planning. Real-world example: the Rockefellers structured multiple irrevocable trusts backed by life insurance and investments. Over 100 years later, their descendants are still benefiting, tax efficiently and securely. If you want flexibility and control during your lifetime, a revocable trust is a great starting point. But if you're serious about asset protection, minimizing taxes, and building a legacy, the irrevocable trust is the ultimate tool, especially when paired with a holding company or life insurance strategy. Here's a tip. Many families start with a revocable trust and later convert some of their wealth into an irrevocable structure as their estate grows or risk increases. Let's bust a few myths. If I create an irrevocable trust, I lose everything. Not true. You can still benefit through income, housing, and strategic roles like a trustee or protector. It's only for the rich. False. If you own a home, have over $100,000 in assets, or want to shield your estate from probate, a trust makes sense. I can't change anything in an irrevocable trust. Technically yes, but some are written with special clauses allowing limited changes through a trust protector or court petition. Now you know the difference between revocable and irrevocable trusts. If you're serious about preserving your wealth, talk to an estate planner and explore what trust is right for you. And if you found this helpful, subscribe, drop a comment below with your questions, and check the description for a free trust planning checklist. Coming up next, how to create a dynasty. Trust and 5 tax strategies the wealthy use that you can too.